Hello again, Steve here with a few comments on what to do when shit happens. Well, as I talked about many times before, once again, one man's opinion, but there are in the world controllables, or controllables here rather, inside of us, and uncontrollables. Well, sometimes controllables are outside of us as well too, but I mean, just for the visuals of it. Now, my approach to this, not always successful at it, but hey, it's an approach, is to keep moving, right? Because when shit happens, if we don't keep moving, we get piled on by the shit, right? But if we keep moving, we can then see the opportunities which are within the controllables. They're within ourselves, the change of it. There's how we react to the uncontrollables. Like, for example, if we're building, I don't know, plowing our field and it starts pissing rain. Well, that's not a controllable, right? We're either going to fret about it, keep on going and get the tractor stuck, or we're going to just take a pause and go do something else, right? Keep moving and use that time wisely so that we can then take advantage of when the uncontrollables come back in favor of us, in other words, right? So, in those times, because there's times we're going along in life when what we were doing all of a sudden doesn't work anymore. And it can be kind of depressing. I mean, there's lots of examples of, stock market crash and stuff, and guys jump out the windows. Well, I mean, the stock market crash at that moment wasn't a controllable, but maybe there was something that could be done before so we could learn from it, right? So anyways, I don't know. And along the line too, as long as so in other words, we can also prevent ourselves from getting, sideswiped by the uncontrollable when it eventually happens. By doing things like creating lots of value, creating greater value, both deeper in terms of improving what we do and a little bit broader in a little bit of diversification, so that when we, when stuff goes sideways, we got an alternative raft to jump onto, kind of thing, right? And another thing too is, being observant, because even in those times of crash, like stock market crash, relationship burnout, whatever it is, there's sort of a silver lining that can be seen. So that's another way of affecting the one controllable that we still have use of, no matter how we're doing, right? Is recognizing that our attitude towards it matters. So we can begin to recognize, okay, what has been working and what hasn't been working, right? It's like, if everybody keeps kicking us out of their party all the time, we keep blaming them, all of a sudden an epiphany might be, maybe it's got something to do with me, And then recognizing that, okay, what aspects of me do people like? What aspects of me do people not like? So maybe I should do more of the things that people like and less the things that they don't like. I mean, I know it's so, pretty obvious stuff, but sometimes, I don't know about you, but for me, I need these reminders. I need myself to say this to myself once in a while again, because sometimes it doesn't sink in very well. And, for business, same sort of thing. What are the things that I do in my business that give me the most return on investment? How about doing more of those and fewer of the things that burn up a lot of my time and don't give me a lot of return on investment? And, what hooks work best in my advertising and in my messaging? What kind of message works best? What kind of things do I do that I get favorable comments from my customers? And not only favorable comments, but favorable purchases and satisfied purchases, right? Anyways, bottom line is, shit happens, right? All kinds of stuff can happen that are kind of out of our control. But as long as we keep moving and learn from it and recognize what is working, what isn't working, and continue to improve ourselves and continue to expand our value and deepen our value, we're less likely to get piled on by the shit and locked down. And then, it's better for us and it's better for those we're involved with. So if you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, and share, and hope to talk again soon. Bye for now.